Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We are about to start the ceremony. We cannot close the door before everyone is seated in the plane. So you can approach if you want. There are available seats. Don't do it like me, always at the rear of the classroom, close to the heaters and the windows. No, joking, of course. Welcome, everyone. And we are all very proud to welcome you for this ceremony. You are going to discover some very nice companies. And it's going to be an opportunity to speak as well about aviation. When I was young, my dream was to fly, of course, like many kids. And I did my job. I learned step by step. I finished with nice aircraft, with TBM 700, with Cheyenne, with twin turboprop. And I got married with a pilot. My wife used to be a pilot. And my son is working in the Navy. That's life. We cannot succeed on everything. That's, in fact, just to say to you that when I was young, I used to dream about aviation. And I'm still dreaming about aviation. And you are here to help us to continue to dream about aviation. You are all the people that are going to make the future of aviation. And just for that, the first thing I'm going to do is just to applaud all of you. Without aviation, we have no health, we have no peace, we have no change of culture, we don't have any commercial exchanges. So it's absolutely mandatory to continue to fly. It's mandatory to visit relatives, customers, suppliers. It's always nice to do business everywhere in the world. And of course, more and more we are speaking about green aviation, but green aviation is something. Green train is another thing. I was discussing with someone of SNCF. I am living on an electric line between Le Havre and Rouen and Paris. And I recognize that there are very often some electrical trains, but very often some diesel trains. Do you know that there is 1,500 diesel trains in France still? So they don't have any lessons to give. The one that give lessons is aviation. All the time, aviation has been the first to develop and to allow technology to improve, whether it is on raw materials, whether it is on composite, electric, GPS, all the systems are coming from aviation. So you are the future, and I'm sure it's going to be a bright, absolutely bright future. I have no doubt about that. And if some people want to claim that aviation is dead, they are just wrong, if you want my advice. So, very pleased to have you all here. So, we have some few nice things to distribute, and we are going to have nice stories throughout the day. We are going to have as well a lot of people that I will encourage you to discuss with because they have plenty of innovation to share with you, plenty of solutions, and plenty of opportunities. So, let's start simply with what is going to happen. So, first of all, maybe we should have had someone from Toulouse Metropole, but I think he's not yet there. Yes, he's here. So I'm going to call Mr. Thierry Santos. He's just arriving. If someone can open him the door, otherwise I will go. You see, this is what is fantastic with aviation. Everything is always on time. And if we are a little bit late, it's not a problem because you're always on time. And Mr. Santos, don't go too far away. You can come with me. In half a minute, this is the time for me just necessary to speak you again about the opportunity. Toulouse is, of course, for me, who is coming from Le Havre, north of France, a big opportunity because it's always nice weather. And, of course, it is a bed of modern aviation, but not only modern aviation. It's a bed of past aviation and as well future aviation. So I'm of course delighted to exchange with someone that represents Toulouse Métropole, because of course this is a priority for Toulouse. Toulouse is still in love with the air is still in love with Toulouse. And Mr. of course Santos is going to come and speak to us about this welcome time. You can use the microphone if you want. And this is my glasses, but you can use them if you want. Huh?
I hope I don't need.
I hope for you, because me, unfortunately, it's
Thank
dead.
you. Bonsoir à tous. Ladies and gentlemen, political representatives and dear colleagues, on behalf of the Mayor of Toulouse and President of Toulouse Métropole, Jean-Luc Moudenc, whom I represent this evening, I would like to welcome you to our city and wish you an excellent evening. As you know, Toulouse is not a city like another for the aeronautics and space industries. More than a century ago, a few hundred meters from here, 1,300 planes were manufactured for the world effort of France. That was in 1917 and 1918. In the 20s, last century, of course, this nation industry gave rise to one of the greatest human, technical, and industrial epics and adventure. It's from here, one of the runway of the Toulouse-Montauban, exactly where we are, that you can still observe from the top of the B612 that the first commercial flight took off carrying mail, and then the first passenger through Spain, Morocco, Africa, and to South America until Santiago de Chile, passing by Rio and Buenos Aires. The immediate consequences of this creation of the line was the development of our aeronautical industry, which began to manufacture the aircraft necessary for these operations. These pioneers, the most famous of whom you know, Mermoz, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, of course, or Henri Guillaumet, paved the way. The industrialists, as Latécoère or de Watine, in an exceptional effort of innovation, provide them with increasing, reliable, and sophisticated machines. This was the crucible of European civil aviation. Ambition, courage, and innovation allowed this pioneer to show the way. Toulouse is still on the same trajectory, and the excellent Club of Aerospace, which is awarding this prize today, is in the line with this requirement and these values. Excellence Club Aerospace brings together aeronautics professional academics and students from worldwide. For its second edition, Excellent Club Aerospace Award ceremony welcomed candidates coming from worldwide, and the jury is chosen from a panel of experienced professionals from several countries. To better link these awards to innovation, and after agreement with Toulouse Métropole, while linked to assist technology development, the selected location of this event B612, this is Toulouse building dedicated to innovation. As you may know, B612 referred to Antoine de Saint-Exupéry book, Le Petit Prince, whose hero came from the asteroid B612. Five prizes are awarded for this edition: Green Aerospace, Innovation, Cybersecurity, Impacting Designation, and Inspiring Student. The projects you wish to reward are, of course, the most creative and innovative ones, but also those which will allow social progress, in particular in the field of climate protection. I hope that this Excellence Club Aerospace Award will give more visibility to the associated project and hopefully help them get more funding and customers. I would like to conclude by wishing good luck to all the candidates and by congratulating all those who have come to compete, some of whom have come from far away to meet us in Toulouse. I hand over to Yann Le Goff for the rest of the evening and the announcement of the winners. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Merci.
So, of course, now we are going to look at what has been done by the team of Nadia and by, of course, all the people that have judged and decided to put the right name under the right trophy. So, this is the jury, as we say in French. And we can be very proud about all those people. They did a tremendous job by just looking, of course, after all the files. And it was not so easy because, of course, all innovations are very positive and are very nice to be celebrated. But unfortunately, there is only one winner per category. So let's just have a look on the prizes themselves. And the first one was Green Aerospace, we spoke about, Innovation Awards, Artificial Intelligence Award, Connectivity IoT Award, and Inspiring Student Award. Wow. This is the future as well. Huh? So let's have a look. Here, you have all the details of the prizes. And of course, as you can see, there are plenty of nice things done here. Innovation 2022, but I would say and beyond, because for me, of course, the problem is not to innovate. The problem is to innovate and apply and show the people that innovation is a success. But I have no doubt about the winner of this category. And I know, and you will understand why later on. Artificial intelligence, realistic innovations, of course, connectivity, IoT, air-ground connections, solutions. Of course, more and more we need to communicate in between systems, and we will see the importance of that during this ceremony. Green aviation, we cannot speak anymore without speaking about green aviation. And of course, it is a must, and it's more than a must, it's something we have to do. And inspiring student, of course, it's not going to be me who is going to inspire you. Maybe, we never know, but I think the students have much more to do than me. So let's have a look on that. And how it's going to work. It's going to be very simple. We are going to show you the categories, and we are going to invite the winner, when he will see his name, to come with me. And if you are all ready, let's start. Okay? So, I need a little bit of papers, but not any more glasses. So that's a good point, by the way. So let's go with the first one, Green Aviation Laureate. And I will have two persons with me that will give the prize. I'm going to ask Mr. Patrick Souchu from DGAC, the French DGAC. You can come with me, please. And of course, Florence Robin from Limatech. So join me and let's have a little talk. First of all, Mr. Souchu, you are responsible. Souchu, as usual. It's me. You are responsible about the CESAR project. I'd like you to speak us more about the CESAR project in a few words, if you can. You can use this microphone or this one if you prefer.
Yes, thank you, and good afternoon, everybody. So, yes, I'm responsible for the CESAR project. So what is CESAR? CESAR is a European major program for modernization of the air traffic management based on the initiative called the Single European Sky. So it's an initiative that has started quite a long time ago, but that has already delivered a lot of very good results that we call CESAR solutions. And since the beginning, there are four objectives in this program. The first one is to increase safety. So this one is a constant one, and there is no compromise with safety. It's clear, I think, for everybody. The second one was cost efficiency. It was a very important objective at the beginning of the program when airlines had more difficulties, economical difficulties. Then capacity, because we faced a very high peak of traffic by the years 2015, 2019 until the COVID. And now the main point is environment, because aviation sustainability needs to show that environment is well addressed at any place. So air traffic management is one of the area where environment can be addressed, and there are benefits, of course, maybe less than with the future engines or hydrogens and things like that. But what we can gain there is very important. And I think I will give the floor to...
Yes, to a startup. It's quite nice to have authorities, startup, big companies all around this show today. And I'm going to give the words to Florence. Florence, you are a startup, but not only a startup. You are something for the future.
Yeah. Thank you. I was here last year for the Excellence Club as a candidate for the awards, and today I'm proud to be a member, jury member. And I know who will win, and I will say something about that, and for why I'm really proud to give this award to this company.
And which company is that? I just have to press a button and we have the result. So, I do that, you're okay with me?
Yeah.
Let's have a look to who is the winner of this award. And the winner is... So, please come here. Congrats, guys.
Congratulations.
And congrats to the company. So, we have something to give. Be careful, it's very heavy. And if it falls on the feet, then you are going to sing. I let you speak, and who want to speak from the jury? You want to speak? You want to give a little word? Huh?
I worked for 5 years in the past for Thales, and I'm really proud today to give them back what they did for me in the past, because there are a story between Thales and me. After work to Thales, I made Limatech, the startup, and we win some awards, and Thales published one of our awards to their website, Thales Group. And today I'm really proud to give them back this favor with this award. Thank you. And congratulations, guys.
And, thank you, Florence. And what is funny is that to have a startup celebrating the success of a big company, and which is quite nice, by the way. Mr. Sushi, you want to say something to the winners?
Yes, just a few words. Congratulations first. Second, well, we have a long experience of working with Thales, but I can tell you that this was not the reason why in the jury we selected this proposal. It was, I think, because it was a very good and inspiring proposal with good potential for improving the environment, and so congratulations again.
And of course, everyone spoke on the stage except you guys.
Thank you, the Excellence Club Aerospace, and Nadia for the invitation also, for the whole organization, and I'm very thankful for the prize, for the award. Thank you.
Yes, so thank you everyone, and thank you to Thales too, to let us work on things like that, because it's a project that has 2 years, and it's a great achievement to celebrate with the teams.
So Nadia, I think you want to make a picture of the winners, no? Who want to make a picture of the winners? You want to make one? So we let you the time to come here if you want. Those phones are fantastic. Innovation, okay? So let's have a smile. Cheese. Lovely, superb. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you so much. And you can, of course, exchange with them during the evening, sorry. They will be delighted to explain you what they did exactly. And personally, I am from Aerospace. I forgot to introduce myself, sorry for that. And our lines are open, of course, to speak about your project and about everything, as usual. Thank you. Oh, there is something more. I just show my notes. Yeah, because, of course, we're in Toulouse. So you can come with me again. And there is a very nice book that is available. And Mr. Hubert, please. If I have not my notes with me, finally, he has something to give to you, and I think it's very important. It's a book about a fabulous city, the Pink City, and there is a very nice word inside just to celebrate this success, and a big word that has been put by Mr. Hubert to just encourage them to continue to innovate. And it's a big hope for all our industry, and we are very, very happy about that. Nice pictures for a nice city. Congratulations again. Thank you. Merci, Monsieur Hubert. So, what has done those people from Thales? Let's have a look. One more, we can applaud them. Of course, Thales has made a tremendous job here. Congratulations again. Of course, nothing is possible without the sponsors for the Excellence Club, and we do thank a million the people that made this ceremony possible. And we are going to speak about a gold sponsor, which is Limatech. She just came before. Florence Robin is over there. She put a very nice PowerPoint, and more than a PowerPoint, I think it is very important to, you want maybe to speak about that, or we just put your video. It's as you want, Florence. Let's do the video. She has such a nice accent. I'll let you look at this nice video. I love the French companies.
I'm Florence Robin, founder and president of Limatech, a French deep tech startup arising from the CEA, a French lab. At Limatech, we develop the next generation of lithium batteries certified for aviation. At a time of transition towards carbon-free energy in the transport sector, Limatech's ambition is to offer the first European solution on this international market. 3 times lighter than traditional batteries, they will enable the industry to save 1 million tons of carbon dioxide in only 5 years of sales. At the same time, they will make it possible to abandon the use of existing batteries, which are highly toxic and polluting. As a European champion, we answer to several Green Deal goals with a main contribution to accelerating the shift towards sustainable and smart mobility. Limatech is also about people. Our achievements have been made possible thanks to an amazing team, sharing the same vision, a world with carbon-free energy, and willing to be responsible towards future generations.
Congratulations again, Limatech, and we are so proud to have French companies like that and such success stories. And I am very proud as well because I had the opportunity to interview her and her colleague some minutes ago. And we are going, I hope I'm not so bad at video, but normally the interview should be in Aerospace. So just have a look, because what they say is quite interesting about the future, the reason of electricity, first of all in planes, and the future of batteries. Thank you again. So now let's continue in our evening, and let's speak about innovation. And I'm going to ask Mr. Perra from Collins to join me on the stage. And Mr. Perra, if you want to give some words, we will be delighted. Either you want this microphone, either you want those ones, it's up to you.
Say some word about, about who? About me?
About you, about about this nice group we all know by name.
So Didier Perrin, I'm in charge of sales and marketing for Coinbase Aerospace. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We at Coinbase Aerospace are very proud to be the sponsor of the Innovation Award of this second edition. And I think you are going to say a little bit more about the winner before I continue.
Of course, we are going to press the magic button, unless you want to do it, but I love to play with that game. Let's have a look. So, who is the winner of the innovation? Let's have a look. Suspense. Air Business Academy. Sarah Graham. You can come with your team. Please. And we have a trophy. This nice. Be careful, it's very light. Fantastic, Mr. Perrin.
Well, yeah, I have a couple of words. So as you know, we've discussed that a lot today. Our industry is facing many different challenges, such as automation, digitalization, and of course, sustainability. So we need innovation. The good news is that aerospace is a very innovative industry. At Coinbase Aerospace, we are spending about $3 billion this year in research and development, and about 90% of it is going into innovative solutions to decarbonize our operations and those of our customers. Now, Sarah, I think you'll agree with me, everything starts with education. I think Malcolm X said something like, education is the future, is a passport to the future. The future of aviation depends on the commitment of all its stakeholders to reach and fly net zero emission by 2050. So for all these reasons, I'm very proud today, on behalf of Coinbase Aerospace, to present these awards to Airbus Academy.
And congratulations, of course. So, if you hold the trophy, you cannot speak. So you let your colleague to speak, that's right. We want to have the microphone.
Well, I'd just like to say thank you very much on behalf of the whole team, because one of our customers recently said, tagged the slogan, "It takes a team," and it really does. It takes a good idea, but it needs the team behind us all to ensure that it's implemented.
So obviously I am not here, but I am Stéphane Jassin, working in Air Business Academy. I am super proud of this award because, as Sarah said, it's a teamwork indeed, and you're right. According to the challenge we are facing currently, education will be key. So the concept that we presented here is about ensuring the adoption of our customers according to this new domain we are launching, which is about sustainability, meaning sustainable aviation and carbon neutrality. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I'm going to let you, Mr. Perrin. And Nadia, if you want to make the picture, Nadia, it is time to make this picture. And again, thank you to Collins to just share this vision of the future and encourage all companies and all activities toward sustainable aviation and new aviation. Congrats, guys. Fantastic job. Thank you again. Merci. And let's have a look, of course, to what they are doing. Congratulations again, and of course, Airbus means Toulouse. And when you are speaking international business, when you speak to the people that we have a fantastic town making fantastic planes by the name of Toulouse, they are all laughing because they say, why Toulouse? It should be to win. And we have to explain you what is Toulouse. And for this reason, the book of Mr. Hubert over there, you have to have a look on it. And don't hesitate to offer it as a gift to your international customers, because like that, they know that Toulouse is really to win. Just a little word about that. So let's have a look now on the other category. And we're going to speak about artificial intelligence, the opposite of human stupidity. So let's have a look on that category very closely. And I'm going to ask Mr. Jean-Michel Delval to join me. He's a member of the jury, and he's going to be delighted to speak with us about this artificial intelligence. You have stairs otherwise, but you're more courageous than I am. Mr. Delval, hello, pleased to see you again. We spoke together before the show, and it was extraordinary. It was so enthusiastic, speaking about security. But I let you speak about that more than me.
Thank you, Jan, and good evening to all of you. I'm very proud to be here tonight because I think I'm getting quite younger. It's something like a bit more than 40 years ago. I was starting my studies in ENAC, very close to here. At that time, Montauban was still an airport. We could see very often Boeing 727s taking off and landing for Air France maintenance facilities. It's a great place, and it's a good time to be here again and to discuss with young students from the school where I studied to see that the future is still there, that we're still preparing the thing. When we're talking of ourselves, we should always think to what happened before. And since the time I've been working in the aviation industry, I always thought that safety was the major challenge. But today we know that another challenge is ahead of us, which is environmental. I think I had some news that we could share together, that safety, quality, and environmental are the same methodology of working. We have to address all issues, and that means that we need to be quite intelligent as much as we need to understand what's going on. Honestly, doing that alone is a real challenge. When I started working in the aviation, a crew in an aircraft was something like 6 people on board the aircraft. On the ground, you have air traffic controllers. At that time, there were 2 or 3. Now, we like to do that with 2, maybe 1 person only. We need to have some assistance. And I'm very proud that we can support today the delivery of the prize for artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you spoke about the Boeing 727. I had the opportunity to fly on so many aircraft, as well Concorde. Oh, I'm so proud about that. But unfortunately, never on 727. Yes, I know that. But now there are less and less in flight. But okay, that's life. So let's have a look to who is the winner. And Air Cosmos is very proud to give the prize to the following winner. Suspense again. From Germany, Aviation. Congratulations. I have the microphone. I cannot give you this one, but you have to show it to the people. Look at that, so nice. So fantastic, and this is a proof as well that we are not only French, we are always European, and European aviation is a success. World aviation is a success. It's a success when we are working in teams. That's the reason why we need absolutely to travel. Guys, you have to speak. In German if you want, no problem. I will translate.
Je peux parler aussi un peu français, mais je fais en anglais. So, it's a big honor really for us to be here. I would have not expected that. And allow me to say maybe 1 minute more. So it's 2 years ago that we started this project, and we heard it already today in the workshops a lot. You have to do things, so that's something what we did. So we decided 2 years ago to start this project. If there's something positive on COVID, I can say this project, because we said let's do something, and the team all is not here. I mean, Pedro's here, so you see we have also young engineers supporting. I have a colleague, Philip, who's an expert in transponder data. We will see later on the project maybe. And Gerhard, who's a retired ATC controller from Oberpfaffenhofen. And once again, it's about safety, what we heard. No? And we wanted to do something on safety, and especially for small aerodromes. Thank you very much.
Vielen Dank. And safety, even for small aircraft, I had the opportunity to fly in many little places, and safety was always a concern. And I'm not part of the jury, but when I saw what they have done in the video we are going to show you, it's quite impressive. And I would like to say thank you for all the people that have been jeopardized in situations. I have been myself. Hopefully my son was here to say, shit, look at this one. I was not looking. In fact, I was not so VFR. I was more IFR, and that was a big mistake at that time. But with you guys, there is a big hope. So, Nadia, if you want to make a picture, or if anyone wants to make a picture, this is the time. Yeah, but please be careful, and don't drop it on your shoes, otherwise you will shout like hell. And we have no artificial intelligence to avoid that. Nadia, you tell me when it is okay. It's okay, congratulations, and let's have a look to what they have done thanks to the video we have here. Thank you guys. Vielen Dank. Congratulations again, and vielen Dank. Security is a must, and there is no possibility to deal with anything else than security. Congrats, guys. Merci, Monsieur Delval. Thank you. So, that's very good. Are you agree with me? It's quite enthusiastic, by the way, to know that with technology we have more and more security, and that is very important to avoid the drama I have lived in my life of pilot. Some of my friends just killed by such a mistake. So let's go. And let's continue to have the next one. We are going to speak about connectivity and IoT, Internet of Things. And I'm going to call Mr. Thierry Santos to give the prize to the winner. Is Mr. Santos still there? Yes. I did not saw you because of the light, but it's fine. So, Internet as well is very important for Toulouse Metropole as well. Of course, you are connectivity is a must, not only in aviation, but as well in transportation.
Yes, of course. Nothing is possible today in such a city as Toulouse, who is the fourth city in France, with about, for the whole agglomeration, about 1 billion of persons who are living in our city and all the suburbs. So, of course, we need for the subway, for the buses, for the water, for everything. Of course, we are absolutely connected with a very huge net all over the city.
And for aviation, of course, there is a big advantage to work with connectivity. I propose you to have a look to the winner. So, suspense again. Let's press the button. And the winner is... Colin France Aerospace, Airbus, and EasyJet. Guys, congratulations. Congrats to all of those companies, and I'm very happy because yesterday I came with EasyJet and tomorrow I'm leaving with EasyJet on an Airbus aircraft equipped with Collins equipment. So that's the reason why I'm delighted, of course. And we are very proud about what you did, guys. We want to speak and say something. You know, there is a rule in ceremony, the biggest is the first.
Oh, just quickly. Thanks, everyone. It's a real pleasure. Just last week, we actually launched our net zero roadmap, and it's really ambitious, and it's science-based. And so it's been great to work with everybody as part of this project and the enthusiasm and expertise that we've worked with. So thanks very much. Do you want to say something? Thank you.
So we are proud to receive this award for our 3 companies. So Airbus certified a new version of SATCOM. We provide our smart routers on board to benefit from this bandwidth, and this will enable new use cases for EasyJet and improve our operational efficiency.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Okay, it's quite heavy. Eh? So thank you also to all of you to have for this prize. In fact, at Airbus we are bringing connectivity for passengers, as you all know. Everybody wants to stay connected during a flight, but we are also bringing connectivity for the cockpit and for avionics systems. And the purpose is about the usage of this connectivity, and especially for applications that may have some good value for the airlines.
Congratulations again to them, because they did a tremendous job. And connectivity, as you said, is in cockpits as well, bring a lot of information and, of course, useful information. We have the weather, we have not only the weather, but all the security, all things. And for the passengers as well, it's very useful. I went recently to New York on board an Airbus. I don't know which system it was, but I have been absolutely dazzled by the connectivity. 18 megabits per second all throughout the flight, and brilliant. I have now no excuses not to answer my mails when I am traveling. But this is life.
May I share you a sentence from our father, our grandfather, the man who was at the beginning of everything is Toulouse, is Pierre-Georges Latécoère. Help me to translate. In this place, a few meters ahead, back from Paris, with many bad news from the ministry, from the administration. You know the problem we can have with many administration. He says to his staff, j'ai refait tous les calculs, ce projet était réalisable, il ne nous reste plus qu'une chose à faire, c'est le réaliser. Can you translate it? If it's possible to translate?
Oh, of course, but there is so many words to translate, in fact, in this sentence, because it's full of sense. But if there is something we cannot do, let's do it. Basically, this is what I would say. There is absolutely no limits. Invention is something important, because when you invent, you create something for which you have no specifications. When you innovate, you associate a lot of inventions. And in fact, this is the reason why there is no limits. And congratulations again to have this opening way of working and of course, of security, connectivity, and all the stuff. Thank you very much. Nadia, if you want to make the picture, and you have to say us that it is okay. You can approach. Vous pouvez approcher, il n'y a pas de problème. Ah ouais, mais on va être tous ensemble, regardez. C'est super, merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot. Merci. You can use the stairs if you want. Huh? So, let's have a little video about that, by the way.
From the fleet to the operations center, in the world of aviation, data is everywhere. But turning that data into value for your airline and advantages for your passengers requires an infrastructure that can automate both the collection of data from air and ground-based sources and the secure delivery of that data to relevant stakeholders throughout your airline. At Collins Aerospace, we call this the connected ecosystem, and we have the solutions and expertise to help you turn it into a reality. We provide onboard hardware designed to fully integrate with your specific aircraft, air-to-ground connectivity solutions that securely transmit information back to dispatchers, maintenance workers, and other personnel on the ground, and an extensive range of air and ground applications and services that unlock new opportunities for optimizing your operations. Imagine seeing data from systems on your aircraft in real time from your operations center, or monitoring onboard supply levels, such as catering and other cabin supplies, to ensure your ground crews are better prepared and your passengers have the best possible experience and enjoy smoother, more timely departures and arrivals. Imagine using the power of artificial intelligence and machine learning to analyze years of aircraft data, developing insights and recommendations for predictive maintenance, and enabling workers to schedule repairs on aircraft systems before they cause disruptions that can impact your operations. Imagine extending the power of your data to the flight deck as well, giving pilots access to real-time information on current flight performance, including optimized flight plans, notifications, potential turbulence areas, and in-flight weather forecasts that can be used for optimizing routes to save time and fuel. From optimizing workflows and increasing operational efficiency to delivering safer and more seamless passenger experiences, Collins Aerospace brings endless possibilities for future capabilities. Let us help you turn your data into value, so you can bring all the advantages of a connected aviation ecosystem to your airline and your passengers.
Congratulations again to the winners. Of course, I have one dream, is to be younger by 40 years. Why? Simply because today there is a new page opening, and this page is full of hope. You have everything to create, from the new wings, the new engines, from the new things that will put the plane in the air, even the interior of the aircraft. There are so many things to do to create the new aviation. And of course, the students that are actually at school or just out of school have an history to write. And this history will continue long time after my final trip. So I'm very glad now to speak about this student prize. And of course, there is something important for me, is to speak about startup, but as well to speak about big companies. We have to give chance to the young people, but as well to the old ones, because we have as well good ideas, believe me. But it's quite interesting to give chance, and we had a nice story before here on the stage with Florence that spoke about her internship in Thales, and finally a success story that has been built. And all companies, whatever the size is, has to remember that by just taking those students and elevate them in the air is just an advantage for the company, for the knowledge, and for the future. So let's continue to welcome the student. And of course, Florence. Again, I would like to have you with me on the stage, because we are going together to give this prize to the student. You are young, I am old, and please, use the stairs. It's a surprise I make, but I like surprises. So, just a little word before we continue. Why it is so important for a student to be welcome in a company, to make an internship, and to build a success. It is essential for confidence, for imagination, or to know the company, or all together, by the way.
I was students, as everybody here, I think. And where we are students, we have a lot of dream. And I think the most important things when you have dream, and to make it as a project. You know what is the difference between dream and project? A date. and with a date so you can start your project. And I hope this inspiring student will have a date one day to just do it, to make his project.
And maybe to give you as well some ideas and maybe to grow up with you. So let's have a look with the winner, and you will give the trophy, because I have two things in the end, okay? So the winner is... Tac. Aha. Mr. Thomas Delhon. Thomas, c'est lourd. Bravo, congratulations. This is the future. Thomas, if you want to speak, we can keep the trophy if you want.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe? Oh, you can put it, yes, because otherwise I'm going to drop it. And I let you the microphones that are here if you want, no problem. It works perfectly.
Perfect. So, hello everyone. My name is Thomas Delhon. I am a founder of Nearmine, an entrepreneurial project born a year ago, and which is composed of 7 people working on their free time. Our objective is to exploit resources, especially resources on asteroids, which are composed of hydrated and metallic resources, such as rare metals, rare earths, but also water. These resources have many interests. First, many asteroids are made up of more metal than humanity have ever mined on Earth. So among these metals, we find in particular some rare metals which are essential for the everyday life, for our electronic devices, such as smartphones, computers, but also, for example, wind turbines. So that's why their exploitation has many interests, such as economic, because their valuation is very high, geostrategic, because Western countries are completely dependent on producing countries such as China and Russia. In addition to this, there is also a geostrategic aspect with this, because Chinese and American startups specialized in space mining have already raised $20 million. So that's a lot. Also, there is an environmental interest. In fact, the traditional exploitation of metals is very devastating for the environment. It causes human living conditions which are disastrous. It destroys forests, it releases toxic and radioactive products. So, and at least the obvious scientific interest. In fact, today asteroids are unknown bodies, and knowing more about them is knowing more about the life in the universe, but also to know more simply about our universe. So also the hydrated resources have a very big scientific interest. In fact, the hydrated minerals, from them we can extract the water and also oxygen, and also to make some fuel for spacecraft. So in fact, after having joined Starburst Acceleration Program in collaboration with Onera and École Polytechnique, we will be developing a demonstrator in this year at ISEE Supero, which is 20 minutes far from here, with Thomas Artigot, co-founder of this project, in our Specialized Master at ISEE Supero. Moreover, and to finish, 2 members of our project will have joined the last year of the New Space Master degree at Paris-Saclay, and thanks to that, we will be able to develop some technologies on CubeSat that is produced as part of their master degree. So thank you a lot for this award. Thank you a lot for the organization of this event. And if you have any question about space mining, do not hesitate. I will be very pleased to exchange about that with you at the end of this event. Thank you.
And please keep some place on your desk, because I think this is maybe the first one, but it's not the last one. I'm sure you will have plenty of them. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Photo. So heavy, huh? It's okay? Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. So, let's have a little video about what they did.
Before starting this presentation, I wanted to apologize for the quality of this video. I only heard about the competition on the morning of September 15th, so my application was made at the last minute. My name is Thomas Delon. I am co-founder of Nearmind, and I lead this entrepreneurial project made up of 7 people working on their free time. Nearmind was born a year ago in a student context when Thomas Artigot, co-founder of Nearmind, and I were studying aerospace engineering. Our objective is to exploit the resources present on metallic and hydrated near-Earth asteroids, from which we can exploit resources such as rare earths, rare metals, but also water. These resources have many interests. First, many asteroids are made up of more metal than humanity have ever mined. Among these metals, we find, in particular, many rare metals which are essential for the functioning of any electronic object, such as smartphones, electric cars, or wind turbines, for example. That's why their exploitation has many interests, such as economic, geostrategic, environmental, and, of course, scientific. Hydrated resources can also be very interesting for in-situ uses. The hydrogen and oxygen present in hydrated minerals could make it possible to produce oxygen, water, and fuel for future scientific missions in the solar system. To mine asteroids, we will study them thanks to observations made on the ground and in orbit, and then in situ, which will allow us to select the asteroid that we will mine. To mine it, the solution we are developing will allow us to stay on the asteroid, to move on it, but also to mine it. Regarding metal resources, we will continuously bring them back to Earth, which will allow us to be profitable. After having joined the Starburst Blast Acceleration Program in collaboration with Onera and the École Polytechnique, we will be developing a demonstrator of our asteroid mining technology at ISAE Super-Héros, where Thomas Artigot and I are studying for Specialized Master this year. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for the organization of this competition, where we hope to have the opportunity to present to you, if you accept our application, Nearmind, and thanks to which we could benefit from your network and expert advice for our development.
Thank you, and nothing is more important than networking, of course. I would like to introduce you about iBaseT because nothing is possible without the sponsors of this evening, and let's have a look to a video of them.
Hello everyone, bonjour à tous. My name is Soufiane Lotfi. I'm working at iBaseT, and as a sponsor, I just wanted to say a few words. So first, thank you to Nadia and to the Excellence Club for this beautiful event. I'm so sad to not be there with you tonight. Also, I will just let you with a short video explaining what we do at iBaseT, so please enjoy.
So you want to build something state-of-the-art and wonderful, and you have a team of minds that can get the job done. Once your bill of materials and process plans are fully developed, your team of experts can get to work, and the factory floor can start bringing your design to life. But as the project grows, so does the mountain of paperwork necessary to ensure quality and compliance. And all that paperwork causes a delay in the response time each moment something goes wrong during an audit or inspection, which ultimately becomes a constraint for innovation. The very processes supposed to help production start slowing it down instead, costing you a lot of time and money. That's why iBaseT developed Solumina. Solumina is an out-of-the-box software solution that integrates with your existing PLM or ERP systems to help manufacturers meet the urgent, unrelenting need to innovate faster. It gives you the freedom to input, organize, manage, and execute process plans and engineering changes, all while sharing the data you need for your project from your computer or any other system where Solumina is installed. This is the power of Solumina. Solumina affords you cost savings, reduces labor hours, and lets you track your project from inception through unit maintenance, repair, and overhaul, all the way up to the point where it's decommissioned. In short, Solumina makes complex simple and can be live in as little as 45 days. Hey, just because what your team builds is complex doesn't mean that everything has to be. Solumina by iBaseT, accelerating visibility and control. To learn more, contact iBaseT today for a free demo.
Thank you to them. Hop là. Nadia, I have to say you something. My chronometer indicates me 1 hour and 5 seconds. I did the job. She asked me not to overtake 1 hour. I would like, by the way, to thank you so much. Nadia, who is at the rear of the room, and we can just congratulate Nadia and his team, because the team has been absolutely essential. I would like as well to thank a lot the technical people over there for the video and for the lights that made, and the sound that made a tremendous job as well. And I would like to thank you for your attention and all the nice things we saw tonight. And of course now, you know that in Airbus aircraft with Collins system, you can connect directly to read Aerocosmos digital. It works very well. For your information, you will have a new website normally on the 1st of January. I'm pushing like hell, but it's absolutely nice. Thank you, all of you. I've been really proud to introduce this evening with you. And I hope to see you, of course, next year. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you. And maybe we can make a picture for all the winners, and I'm 100 kilograms, but if we have everyone here, it will resist, no problem. I trust you guys. So all the winners come here for a final picture. Nadia will be delighted to have this souvenir on her desk for sure. I'm pretty sure about that. Nearly everyone is here. How come we? The 2022 winners. Congratulations to all of them. And now let's celebrate, because it is time to celebrate. Congratulations.